How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Muv-Luv Monday, where we are going to be jumping into part 1, the official start of the day after. Now, somebody made an interesting comment on the ending of the last video, episode 00, which is kind of like a prequel. I didn't realize how prequel it was going to end up being, considering it all. But they made a comment saying that it was really fun to see my reaction to Marimo returning, you know, and being in a TSF and having her make a showcase, because again, we're in the unlimited timeline and she's still here. And they made a comment saying it'd be interesting to hear me predict who, if we see any other familiar faces, whom they might be. So I've been giving it a bit of a think, and honestly, the pool is so, the pool of potential characters is so vast, I'm not really too sure if I'm going to be able to do such a great job with this. But you'll also notice that it's only me on the screen. I had a feeling that when I start up the game, it might play an intro sequence or even have a title card that might be giving information away that would kind of nullify this prediction. So I wanted to give it to you fully blind. And, you know, I'm sure I'll make predictions as we go, but off the top, knowing that we're in the unlimited timeline, I had a bit of a think. The first thing I thought about was the main cast, and of course I was really excited to see everybody, but as you recall, especially for me so tearfully, Unlimited allows for you to have sent any of the girls on Alternative 5 to go and settle a new world. So the fact that that could be anybody makes me think a not so great thought, because I doubt they're going to canonize any specific route to this universe. They could, I just don't see them doing that, because they understand their audience really well as people who play visual novels, and I doubt they'd want to take a bold step at that. So in my heart of hearts, I think we're going to see a bit of an echoization of what we end up seeing in Alternative. Remember how the alternate timelines ultimately kind of drew upon each other? And that, especially when Takaru traveled between them, he kind of brought reality with him and altered things based on his intervention. Well, I wonder if similar properties are going to be at play here. Okay, keep in mind, again, if you haven't watched my other Muv-Luv videos, specifically Extra, Unlimited, and Alternative, stop here, go watch those, go play them, don't spoil yourself. You have been warned, I hate spoiling, and I don't want that to happen to you, so this is your chance. Turn away now, it won't hurt my feelings at all. Please don't spoil yourself of this fantastic series. But in Alternative, going into it now, only one person got out of that mission. Well, 2 people. So my guess initially when it comes to the main squad is that I think it's likely that we'll see at least those 2. Kasumi, I think, could make an appearance. I think she'll be at least around somewhere. I don't know what she'll be doing, but I think she'll be around. I'm sure Yuko Sensei will also be around somewhere. Just because she failed at Alternative 4 doesn't mean she wouldn't still be attempting to do something. In fact, there's a chance, though, whatever they got from Yokohama that was on the carrier has something to do with Yuko Sensei. Well, I thought, personally, it was going to be Yuko Sensei, or possibly it was going to be, but now, I think it either might have been Sumika, the brain, or it might be the actual, center of the hive that Yokohama had. If they foolishly kept it, it would draw all beta to a magnet, like it did on at the end of Operation 21st. So that, I have no idea. I hope we get to figure out what was on the carrier, because I think it's really interesting and important for us to know. And I just don't see them leaving that hanging for nothing. Because the other thing is I thought it was an object, but then there was data that was given to Lilia, so maybe it isn't. But there's the beta, we're going for something, so I imagine that's gonna be there. So Kasumi, Yoko Sensei, I believe, are gonna be here for sure. I would be surprised if Takaru didn't make an appearance, because in Unlimited, the commonality of them is that Takaru stays. Whether he sends somebody away or keeps all of them there, he stays. But I wonder if in this timeline he again is going to be a sole survivor type of person. We also know, though, that he could not make an appearance because he does tend to get stuck into the cycle. But it kind of implied in a lot of them that he saw through the Unlimited cycle to an end, and that end included the deaths of all his squad mates and eventually, the planet herself, eventually himself. and then he would get recycled back into the process. So I wonder if we're going to be exploring one of the futures that he kind of sees through to an end point. So I would be surprised if he doesn't make at least an appearance and potentially actually die. I don't know for sure, but we'll have to see. I then also would have to say the rest of the Valkyries are up for grabs here. Asumi, I think, would be really good. Mudokata, I could see her playing a role. Hayase and all the others, like, I could see any of them being in here, but I also think that there's a good chance that, like, if some of them do show up, it would be a limited number. So if I had to put money down, I would put it on Asumi, and I would say Akane would be the two I would think would be featured here somewhere. Just because they are favorites in their own ways. Asumi because, you know, she's the star child, the poster child of the Valkyries. And I think giving her more screen time, like, I think makes a lot of sense. And then Akane is just such a lovable character who so strongly ties the groups between, like, Rumbling Hearts and Muv-Luv. I feel like it makes sense for her to be present as a kind of a bridge character. I'd love to see more of the other Valkyries, especially because we don't see a whole bunch from them. Like Mudokata, I guess we got a good shot with her in a side story, so maybe we'll see somebody else. Like, I keep forgetting her name, the green hair girl. I always forget her name until she's there. So maybe we'll see her. It'd be really fun if we got to see other, like, characters featuring from other side stories. Like, we had Adoration, where we saw that the little soldier who ends up going back to the front and fighting, like, it makes it pretty clear that, like, he's involved in the Unlimited timeline. Like, it talks about him being in the Unlimited timeline in there, and it also, like, features him, like, leading an attack of some kind. So I could see him being around. It'd be really neat if we got to see him. And then, like, there's so many other, like, side characters that I probably can't even think of off the top of my head that might be potentially in here. There's a good chance we might see somebody from the upcoming, like, Total Eclipse, which is actually getting translated and released soon. So, like, I'm sure we'll see somebody from that group. But I don't know them well enough to make a prediction at all. I'm going to guess that there's going to be somebody from that game. Just because it makes sense. So, yeah, like, I could see this being a kind of what the dating sim, the kind of like the love letter to the fans of Muv-Luv was. I wonder if this is going to be a similar one to a like to the alternative universe. Like, in an alternative universe, like, all these characters that you've got to enjoy and all these different branching narratives kind of, like, have a way of influencing each other towards the end of a dark timeline. Like, so that could be my prediction. Anyway, sorry for the rambliness about this intro. I know it's probably not what you came for, but that's my predictions. If I had to give a hard cap review, I believe we'll see Takaru. I'm sure we'll see Yuko Sensei and Kasumi. I believe we'll see Asumi and Akane. It would be cool to see other characters from side stories, like the guy who was in Adoration, and maybe even Silvio. But I have a feeling Silvio makes an appearance in Total Eclipse, and maybe he doesn't make it out of that. I'm not sure. But, like, there's, like, so, but yeah, that's kind of my hard list right there. I don't know if that justifies it at all, but let's jump into it and get this thing started, shall we? I guess we're here. I thought it was gonna have a video, and it probably will, but that shot from space was pretty freaking cool. Though I kind of thought we'd see a bit more, but satellite cutting out makes sense. So, all right, Eagle 6. Eagle 6. Does that sound familiar to me? They were talking about taking missiles, weren't they? Is this during the coup, perhaps? No, that didn't happen in Unlimited. Okay, so he's talking about post everything. Okay. That doesn't look good. I don't know what we're here seeing or not seeing, and I don't know if this is edited or not, but oh my gosh, that looks horrific, whatever that is. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's always a great line right there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, look at that. Look at there's trees. So they're not in the salt flats anymore, but is that bad still? Holy cow. Oh boy, oh boy. I am very confused but intrigued. Okay. Hibiki. Oh gosh. Oh, I feel like I should know that name. Hibiki. Hibiki. That can't be. I want to look it up, but I can't. God, my brain is screaming at me right now. I should know this name. Gosh darn it. Anti-EMP defense mode. That doesn't so bode well. Where am I?
夢だったのか。
1 minute and 8 seconds? And who are they? God, why do I think I should know you? Okay. Can't hear anyone's voice but my own. Pretty sure I wasn't supposed to wake up from a forced sleep by myself. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, fetch. Is this the day, or is that a post? Okay, I guess it is the day. Oh, crap, he woke up before that. Oh, that's not good. Forgot to cancel the darn wake up stim, I'm such a dummy. I mean, I'm already awake, what's even the point of taking a shot now? So Marima got rotated to the front after the failure of 4. Time to fight. Hibiki. Hibiki, why? I should know this name! Give me a clue. I'm being an idiot. You're all gonna be screaming at me, I just can tell. Yeah. The reaction warheads pack one heck of a punch, that's for sure. First time I get to see him double in those landmines for myself, and I don't disappoint. Definitely wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of that. Is this maybe after the destruction of the JFK or before? Everything's going according to plan so far. Please be the last of these. It's totally not though. There's gonna be more. Okay. Imperial fleets. This is just as. Oh, it says U.S. Army. IJMDF. Okay. So that's the Japan forces. So Army and Japan working together. That's good. Hey, let's see. Can I... MLRS. What are those? Oh. Main LRS. Could that be the Royal Reserve? I think so. Anyway. Okay, seems like there won't be any significant changes to the operation. Good to see HQ is letting us call the shots, but it's going to be hard to work together with other units with command delegations to individual flight leaders. Again, they probably all burned out of energy. Things seem to be going according to plan. Since I've got a couple battles under my belt and other things could go south at any time. As I'm sure she will gladly remind us about. Okay, so they have confirmed that there are laser class still around. How are they charging? Called it. Wouldn't be surprising to see some laser class tagging along with the other herds. Fighting the beta today ain't the same as it was before. We'll all get killed if we try to play by the old rules. Case in point, the laser class. We're supposed to carry out a saturation attack to eliminate them if they're not on the field. Problem is, we do that and our ammo reserves will be depleted in no time flat. Now, while that might be enough to save our butts in this time around, but who's to say about our ammo production? Production will catch up to us, but next time the beta show their faces. To make matters worse, the newbies are bound to panic when fighting a laser class since they have little to no experience dealing with restricted altitude conditions. That sounds horrific. Gosh darn it. So, like, they're enough that they are constantly incurring. So I wonder if they've confirmed that there are other other hive centers still on the planet or not. Because that completely changes, like, this war of attrition. Or is it just the old war with new rules? It's been a long time since my last battle, but this ain't the time to be making excuses. Alright. Hi. Seattle, huh? So the Japanese literally relocated to Seattle. Guess that kind of makes sense, but dang. Seattle's a great place. Sure, it's terrible here, but it's a great place. Right. That's right. I'm fighting against the beta now. Beta, though, that probably means that the beta have been trekking across the ocean to Seattle. That implies that there's a good amount of them. Right. Okay, so her, girl on the left, she looks familiar. God, thank brain, I should know this. Girl on the right, green here, don't recognize you at all. God. Why does she look so familiar? She looks like a little sister kind of character, like someone's younger sister. But whose? Who? You know what? Now I'm thinking about it, she might be somebody from Total Eclipse. I'm not sure why, but I might have seen enough material from Total Eclipse to think that she might be from there somehow. I don't know, though. You're all gonna correct me, I'm sure. If it's gonna be spoilers or something, like, don't bother. But if I really should know who she is, go ahead and tell me. Like, I'm sure I should know. My brain's looking at that character and saying, like, you know who that is. Just like with Hibiki. Like, the name Hibiki is sticking out to my mind for some reason. Hmm? Oh.
ドレイク1よりグループリード、問題ありません。
大量との報告だぞ。どうやら注意の強運が奴らを引きつけたようだな。
We got big game incoming?
は、光栄であります。
冗談だ、そう固くなるな。
申し訳ありません。
さて、復帰早々ですまないが、現在我が軍は少々余裕がない。大西洋戦線で鍛えた貴様の腕前、存分に見せてもらおう。
Atlantic front. Come on. Atlantic front. Hibiki. I should know this!
請求な出撃命令で負担をかけていることは理解している。
I'm flying an unfamiliar TSF. My unit is one man short of a proper flight, and one of my pilots is so green she wouldn't even need to wear camo. Huh. That's a funny saying. Unfamiliar TSF. Hibiki. I'm just drawing a blank. I know I should know, but I'm drawing a blank. Quite a burden, alright. If I didn't know better, I could swear someone's trying to get me killed.
だが、貴様なら乗り越えられると信じている。貴様自身が掴み取った命だ。犬死には許さん。
Fair.
取れる手は全て取れ。任務もひよっこの面倒も全てクリアしてみせろ。
Okay. Do whatever needs to be done, huh? Well, that sort of mentality should come naturally to any soldier. Makes me wonder why she went out of her way to tell me something so obvious.
以上だ。必ず生きて帰れ。
了解。
So Major Jinguji aren't expecting the operation to walk in the park either. Things have been serious. It has to be serious if she feels the need to give me a pep talk.
新参者だからといって気を使われてるままってのは面白くねえんだよ。
Right.
よし。ドレイク1より各機、準備はいいか？機体状況を報告せよ。
ドレイク2異常なし。
Yuzuka. See, that name doesn't sound familiar, but she looks familiar.
ドレイク3、問題ありません。
Suzuhara. Suzumiya, no. Suzuhara. Everything A-okay, huh?
鈴原少尉。
はい。
とにかく訓練通りにやれ。簡単な仕事だ。仙道少尉がケツを守ってくれる。絶対に諦めるな。それで生き残る。
注意。私は。
おっと。怖いのは当たり前だぞ。俺だって未だにちびりそうになるんだぜ。なあ仙道少尉。 お前もそう。
ドレイク2よりリード黙秘権を行使します。
俺の正体では沈黙は肯定と認識する。
立浪注意。はあ、鈴原少尉、余計なことは考えなくていいからブリーフィングを思い出して私の動きについてきてくれればいい。
Okay. She seems very nice, though.
はい、その了解です。
Hey, ha, we're having fun here. Yay, nothing horrible is about to happen. Hopefully she's calmed down a little. And she's just a kid. Sure hope she survives.
よし、ドレイク隊移動を開始する。
Anyone I know have a little sister?
続け。
了解。
So it's just 3 of them. That's crazy.
ドレイク1よりドレイク2。
はい。
念のためドレイク3の完成キーを転送する。前衛の俺では処理が間に合わない可能性がある。
Fair.
各種措置は少尉の判断での即時使用を許可する。責任は全て俺が取る。
I like you, Hibiki. I feel like I know who you are.
こっちも手は早めに打つ。
了解。鈴原少尉から目を離さないように留意します。数字合わせだけしても意味はないのに。
Yeah, I agree with that.
そういうな。神宮寺少佐は分かってくれてるさ。さっきお墨付きももらったしな。
さすがに心配なんだろう。数合わせの正体でも貴重な英士と戦術機を投入してることに変わりはないしな。
I mean, at this point, though, what else can you do?
とにかく俺が先行する。鈴原のフォローなんとか頼むぜ。
了解。立浪注意。
どうした？俺なら大丈夫だ。問題ねえよ。
はい。
生き残るぞ。絶対に。
了解。
Oh, man. Helicopters. Looks like the Vanguard's coming back already.
注意。今のあの人たち帰っちゃうんですか？
Calm down, calm down.
あれはアメリカ軍の直接部隊だな。手持ちの弾は全部撃ち尽くしてきてるはずさ。
Yeah.
そうなんですか。大丈夫よ、鈴原少尉。彼らが戻ったということはそろそろ。
Here comes the barrage.
ミサイル。大隊長より各機、シアトルからの支援攻撃は予定通り飛行中。レーザー級の迎撃を認めず、弾着まであと3分。
I remember these in the other one.
そうだな。あれが俺たちの梅雨払いだ。心配すんな、鈴原。
Yeah.
はい。接敵のタイミングは各隊長の判断とする。できる限り弾着後の混乱を狙え。了解。
来るぞ。前期突撃砲用意。
Alright,
予定通
了
り。
解。
go for it. Here they come. At last. We're finally gonna fight our real enemy.
畜生ども。
What a great name. Oh, there they are again!
まだ引きつけろ。あ、やるんじゃねえぞ。
That's right, come to daddy. Oh boy.
撃て。
No, go from behind.
今だ。突撃。
了解。
Up in the air. Watch your landing. Perfect. Great
大型
execution.
種を優先する。デストロイヤー級だけは後ろに抜かせるなよ。
了解。
こちとら反応弾まで使ってんだ。人間様をなめんじゃねえよ。化け物ども。
Oh, look out! On your left!
消え失せろ。
Sons of bees, I don't give a crap how many of you there are. I'm gonna kill you all! No. Alone TSF simply ain't gonna cut it. I either change my approach or the herd's gonna swallow me all. Should I fall back, join forces with the rear guard? Nah, it's only gonna make things harder on Yuzuka.
上等じゃねえか。これににしてやるよ。余計に落ちろ。化け物が。
Oh my gosh. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Okay, okay. Watch your. Where's the rookie? Oh boy. Come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it, Drake 3. I believe. No, no, no. No, no. Ooh. Now you need to like verify non-movement or at least destroy your destruction of limbs. She's very good. Oh boy. Okay, that's not great. She's panicking. Yazuka, I'm counting on you. Karanide's alive and well. That's a huge relief. Holy crap, look at that herd though. That's freaking nuts. This feels like a true invasion force. And they're really coordinated. So I'm guessing maybe the lack of lasers. They say that they're not uncommon. So like apparently they can make it there sometimes, but it's rare. So maybe they're really just making a massive trek across the ocean. Maybe all these beta, maybe the hives were all destroyed, but these beta were like moving across the ocean's floor from decades ago, right? And they took forever, but now they're just coming ashore. I don't know if that's very true, but like we're talking about like crossing the Pacific Ocean. And even with the salt flats as they are now, like with the lowering of the water, like they still would take a ton of time to get here. Karanade's alive and well, it's a huge relief. The battle's not going in the direction we'd hoped, but you saw that coming from miles away. What's really bothering me is that it's too soon to leave this position. We have no choice but to hold our ground here, and that's easier said than done. Oh, crap. More fortress. They're such a pain. Luckily they have the vertical advantage here. That's the best thing, but like they're so fast, you gotta be careful. Yeah, yeah. I like her. Yuzuka already, like, she's pretty, she's got like gorgeous long hair, holy crap. But she's also just so good at being like Overwatch. Like, it's the role I definitely think I would have in a squad, would be like just kind of keeping an eye on the battlefield and trying to keep things coordinated. That's something I would be more inclined towards personally, like my personal talents. You got it, girl. Gotcha, yes. Oh boy. Gotta... Careful. Careful. She's panicking. I know I can't see him. Get her out of there. Nope, get her out of there, get her out of there, she's panicked. No. Come on, come on. Oh crap. Not gonna make it in time. What now? Please, please. Gosh darn, she's freaking out. Right. Treatment, probably the drugs and the hypnotherapy. 10 seconds, that's all we got. Come on. Come on. Force connection. Hypno hit level 6. Right.
よし、ドレイク3聞こえるか？鈴原、応答しろ。
はい聞こえます
Okay.
よし、上出来だ。もう大丈夫だぞ。俺たちが守ってやる。お前はドレイク2を狙う敵だけを撃て。
はい了解です
It's like a hard reset on their brain. Yeah, this ain't good. He's the highest responsive as a chunk of bread. Maybe the desensitization worked a bit too well. Should I give her a stimulant? The guild manual says that a service pilot suffered a panic attack. You gotta monitor his symptoms for a while. If we have time to spare.
あるわけねえだろ。
Oh, sorry. I forgot he's reading that. Could give her a shot, just to be on the safe side. Better wait and see if she can hang on first. Don't want to risk a repeat of the panic attack.
ドレイク2、そのまま聞いてくれ。鈴原は限界だ。最悪あいつを自立制御に移すとしても、ここの戦線は維持できない。
Right.
同意します
よって、俺たちは隣のカロネード隊と合流を図る。鈴原をなんとか追随させてくれ。
Not great, but it's probably the best we gotta do.
了解ですしかし我々の担当区域は
戦術マップを見ろ。俺たちの後ろには足の遅い砲兵部隊がいない。
Right?
これって
しばらくは支援砲撃だけでもなんとかなるはずだ。
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm guessing Marima knew that. That's why she had the pep talk, kind of telling him like, look, keep her alive, kind of giving him a heads up that like, pay attention to the battlefield. Her position isn't as important as your pilot, and that might be what she was going for there.
確かにおっしゃる通りだと思います
I like how they're a team too. Like she's like talking with him. Like I guess they both are veterans at this point. So.
俺たちはカロネード隊に倍の戦力で向こうを片付けてまいる。追撃でも十分間に合う。
Right.
了解です
So loud.
ドレイク3、カロネード隊と合流するぞ。味方だ。仲間のところへ行くんだよ。
仲間了解です
God, she's a freaking zombie.
ドレイク隊、移動を開始する。俺と仙道が前に出る。鈴原はきっちりついてこい。
丸に了解大丈夫よ鈴原少尉私たちが道を開くから
It's interesting. So she kind of like shut down her emotions. Like it's like her frontal cortex is almost like blanking now because it was misfiring. When Takaru was given this treatment, he ended up like kind of like losing, like he lost himself in the moment. If you recall, he didn't remember that he only was loaded with blanks. He just wanted to like attack, and he became like a psychopathic like maniac on the battlefield. It's interesting to see such a diverse reaction.
はいついていきます
今だ。行くぞ。
It's only been a few minutes though. To think about this, like she hasn't even done the 8 minutes of death yet. She's like
ドレイクリードより
barely.
カロネード。そっちはどうだ。カロネードリードよりドレイクは案の定だ。短期招待じゃさばききれねえかった。そっちは限界だ。予定通り合流。連携を希望する。カロネード1了解。これしかねえな。ったくあんたの読み通りになっちまったよ。
He's got a good eye.
外れてくれりゃよかったんだけどな。外れようのねえザル配置だ。お偉方は何考えてんだよ、少佐もだいぶ苦労してるみたいだぜ。これが終われば再編成って噂だ。
That's good because it's desperately needed.
終わったらだ。冗談じゃねえよ。俺らにとっちゃ今が全てだろうが。
Okay, calm down. You're supposed to be a leader here.
そうだな。今が全て。なんとかするしかねえぜ。 大隊長には俺から許可を取る。
Good boy. Hibiki, you really got this thing nailed.
カロネード1了解。頼むぜ。ドレイク1よりグループリード。ドレイク3にシグナル14発生。処置済みですが過剰鎮静の恐れあり。カロネード隊への合流連携許可を願います。
グループリードよりドレイク1、合流を許可する。砲兵大隊との調整はこちらで行う。貴様は先行してエリア C へ移動を開始しろ。
Perfect. It's like she anticipated it too.
ドレイク1了解。移動を開始します。
Alright, we're off. Swift decision. The Major must have been keeping tabs on the situation. Since she gave us permission to link up as soon as I asked, that's gotta mean she already made all the necessary arrangements with the artillery unit.
さすがは教官、神宮寺。
Oh yeah, she's best. There's a reason.
ドレイク1よりカロネード1、大隊長の許可が出た。
Yeah, it's
こ
off.
ちらはすでに移動中。そっちまであと3分ってとこだ。カロネード1了解。早いとこ頼むぜ。さっきから後手に回らされてる。乗り込まれそうだ。2分で行く。それまで持ちこたえてくれ。
Come on.
ドレイク1より各機速度を上げるぞ。連続ブースト700刻みに変更。着地点以外のベータには構うな。
ドレイク2、了解。ドレイク3、了解です。
She's lagging behind.
よし、カロネード1、そっちの左翼から回り込む。カ
Uh-oh.
ロネード1、どうした？ああ、でかいのがジャムって。しまっ。
Oh.
カロネード1、どうした？応答しろ。
Oh, that's really, really bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
ドレイク前期、急ぐぞ。推進剤は気にすんじゃねえぞ。
カロネード2よりドレイク隊、聞こえてますか？
ドレイクリードよりカロネード2、問題ない。状況は？
カロネード1大破。A 氏は生死不明。現在私が指揮を引き継いでいます。
Okay. Gosh darn it, we were too late.
グループリードよりドレイク、カロネード両隊へ。現時点をもってカロネード両機はドレイク1の指揮下に入れ。ドレイク1、任せたぞ。
Oh, sure. Yeah, have my squads now far away from me. Perfect.
了解。カロネード1は KIA と認む。カロネード両機はドレイク隊に向けて直ちに移動を開始しろ。
Oh, man.
はあ、ですがカロネード1は
We don't have time.
命令はすでに達した。行け。了解です。カロネード3、行くよ。了解。
God, that girl's tiny. Oh my gosh.
カロネード各機、これよりそちらの指揮を取る。ポイント C51、そこで合流だ。
No, she can't. No. The last girl, like, she can't be Asumi's youngest sister, could she? Like, I don't think so.
了解。先行します。
ドレイク各機、俺たちも急行。
Oh, come on. Come on.
ドレイク3、どうした？
Oh, you serious? Oh, F me, I was too busy with the comms. Totally forgot to keep an eye on her.
ドレイク2、先行しろ。俺が鈴原に興奮剤を。
ドレイク3、避けて。
鈴原。
Fetch.
100万。
Oh, are you serious? Oh my gosh. No, no, no.
ドレイク3、ドレイク 3。
What's her vitals? No response.
くしょ。
Dang it. I let her die too.
ドレイク3を KIA と認む。ドレイク2、行くぞ。
Fetch, man.
了解です。
Welcome to hell, everyone. Okay, now, how to play this. We ain't got as far as I just show up and boss them around. If we want to survive this, we need to work together like a real team.
よし。
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. It's coming to me. The youngest in the group. She couldn't be the one girl from Isumi's backstory, could she? Like the really small one, the one who would like they were sneaking food for. God, what was her name? I should know these things. I really should know anything. I've had a really long day. That's my excuse, but it's not an excuse. I'm just really bad about this. Oh no! It's too many characters, man.
カロネード2 LNS 少尉です。
Ellen Ice.
カロネード3ミオの雫少尉です。
Miyono Suzuku. Miyono Suzuku. Suzuku. God, like, I don't know!
立浪響注意だ。貴様たちを配下に加える。よろしく頼む。
はっ。ドレイク2より各機相互接続完了。
Rookie with only half a year experience and foreign-born pilot? This is the weirdest flight composition I've ever seen. Okay. Sure hope I can make this work.
カロネード1のことは残念だ。必ず敵は取る。
Speak up. I can't hear you over the machine gun fire.
はい。
俺たちは任務を遂行し、そして生還する。今はそれだけを考えろ。
了解。
Seems to me both of them have plenty of guts. Doesn't look like they're scared out of their wits or anything, and that's a pretty big deal.
ポジションを確認する。丸2がガンインターセプター、丸3がガンスイーパーで間違いないか。
は、丸2、ポジションはどこでも対応可能です。丸3、間違いありません。
All-rounders, both of them, meaning they could fill both positions with close-range vanguards if it comes to it. That's a stroke of luck.
了解。こっちはドレイク2ともども。
Oh,
ストライクバンガードコンビ
perfect.
だ。
That is perfect. With four forward positions, the smart play would be to go on the offensive. Yeah, let's go with that. Looking at the tactical map, it's obvious we're a fair bit behind schedule. All right, time to clutch up.
まず後方に抜けた連中の頭を叩く。攻め手に回って押し切るぞ。続け。
了解。
Off we go.
こっちの2機 D 分隊が先行して敵の頭を押さえる。そっちの2機 C 分隊は奴らのケツを削りながら右翼に回れ。側面攻撃だ。
Perfect. Oh, that's great, especially with so many fortresses.
了解。丸3、行くよ。
カロネード3了解。
She's really sounds
Right
confident. Fetch. Yes. They're pretty good. They catch on quick, those two.
ド
Oh,
レイク
yes, what you're saying.
こっちも行くぜ。
Sorry.
きっちりついてこい。
Because I remember talking to, like, I had his voice lines on when he would talk. Most of his lines were voiced, so I keep thinking I have to do the voices.
ドレイク2了解。
いいんだよこのドッカメが。本当に勝てるとでも思ってんのかよ。
好きだけ暗い。
Go with visual of the enemy's vanguard. How's Element C doing?
いい位置につけてくれてます。
Huh.
エスパーかよお前。
注意が分かりやすいだけです。
That's pretty fun.
悪かったな単純で。敵の頭を飛び越えたら距離300で反転。そこで足止めする。
了解。
ゆずか反転するぞ。
了解。
Alright. There, they're stinky little butts.
撃て
鈴原少尉の叩き食らいなさい。
C 分隊今だ。食い破れ。
了解。
And they're trying to respond. Get him on the side. Brilliant. So you literally have nobody who's, like, not in a position of kill.
バレ
Perfect. But there's so stinking many of them! Oh! Aw, those two are a good pair.
エレンちゃん中時方向。任せる。私はグラップラー級を叩く。
了解。
They're also a good pair, too. Ah, so nice to see a full squad dynamic. Brilliant.
よし
ドレイク2よりドレイク1、カロネード2の敵軍突入を支援します。
You both are on sync too much almost.
だからお前はエスパーかよ。
They're really in sync. That's cool.
食らえ。
That foreign pilot, Lieutenant Ellen Ace, was it? She's dang good. No wonder there's no way this is her first rodeo. And the little one's a natural. Hard to believe she's been a pilot barely 6 months. Shudder to think how good she's gonna be after a year. Stupid bee. This is the worst possible time to get distracted. Come on. Come on. Get out of here alive, guys. Please. I'm invested now.
まるで攻撃のお手本みたい。
Very nice.
まだまだ序の口だぜ仁王の勝利
Oh, she can't be in Isumi's story because she would have been a pilot longer than 6 months. Duh. Oh, look at all these good shots. Let's rush him. We can take him out right. Oh. Keep reading! Curse my mouth! Come on. And artillery. Please be enough. Please be enough. Awesome! They'd have completely lost their forward momentum.
このまま後ろを潰す。手早くやるぞ。
了解。気づいてなさい。は
Yes, we've got some terrific teamwork going on here. You wouldn't believe we formed a unit on the spot. But sadly, this ain't good enough. The enemy numbers are too darn high. There's no way we can kill them all at the pace we're going. Think, Hibiki, there's gotta be something we can do. There's got to be. Because if reinforcements keep on coming, we're dead meat.
ドレイク2よりカロネード3。河川に集中して。
Alright.
了解。
Wait. A second look at all the terrain. They're being put into a choke point. Yeah, I've got it!
ドレイク1よりグループリード。支援砲撃要請。エリアチャーリー1からチャーリー3全域に突撃。
グループリードよりドレイク1。広域殲滅が可能なほどの砲撃は回せない。中途半端な無駄弾は撃てんぞ。
ドレイク1よりグループリード。当該エリアに敵を追い込みます。砲撃も5分。いや、3分で十分です。火力の集中と小隊の一斉攻撃によりエリア C を一気に無力化。これでエリア D の追撃が可能になります。
Come on, say yes. Wide area data link online. I'm sure once Major Jinguji looks at the terrain and the enemy distribution, she'll figure out my plan. All she's gotta do is trust me.
正急な出撃命令で負担をかけていることは理解している。
I'm guessing he, lost his squad. Can I really say she trusts me as a commander, though? Because the way it looks to me, she was pretty worried about our unit before.
だが、貴様なら乗り越えられると信じている。
Nothing but lip service, that's all it is. It doesn't matter what my service history says, she ain't about to trust me blindly. But I know we can do this. All she has to do is take the gamble.
グループリードよりドレイク1。支援砲撃要請了解。直接砲兵大隊本部と調整を行い。コールサインはアローズ1だ。
Excellent.
了解。ありがとうございます。
I love you, Major! Yes, we all do.
ドレイク1よりアローズ1。支援砲撃要請。エリアチャーリー1からチャーリー3全域に。
こちらアローズ1。ドレイク1了解した。エリアチャーリー1からチャーリー3。3区域に突撃破砕射撃。確認
ドレイク1よりアローズ1。3区域だけだ。どれだけかかる？
現在調整中。最速で3分後。割り当ても3分間だ。いつからがいい？
Immediately.
ドレイク1了解。最速で頼む。それまでに連中を寄せる。
言うじゃねえか。了解した。やってみろ。
Sounds good.
ドレイク1より各機手を止めずに聞いてくれ。敵残存集団を突撃破砕射撃で一気に叩く。元々のエリア D に追撃をかけるにはそろそろ時間がない。
It's a good idea.
ただ撃たせるだけじゃダメだ。敵をチャーリー1からチャーリー3の3区域に押し込んで殲滅する。高度な連携を必要とする戦術だ。だが同時に戦況を打開するには必要な作戦だ。俺たちならできる。
And with the team he's got, I think it too.
頼む。ここは俺を信じてくれ。
ドレイク2了解。
Yuzuka.
カロネード2了解。カロネード3了解。
Nice. That's it. Team, time to kick some butt.
目標エリア C 敵ベータ軍。行くぞ。
了解。
ドレイク2こっちは指揮に集中する。俺のケツは任せた。
ドレイク2了解。
I've been in enough battles to know how these bees react. It's a pretty good handle of the terrain. Yeah, call me a Pied Piper of Seattle.
カロネード2一時方向グラップラー級2。カロネード3デストロイヤー級。外側の3体だけでいい。足を狙え。
了解です。
次左翼から回り込め。先頭を叩く。
Look at this. This is freaking cool.
了解。右方向グラップラー級3成功します。
ドレイク1了解任せた
Her instincts are getting more and more precise. She's already starting to anticipate my orders, even. Lieutenant Ice also has excellent battlefield awareness. Man, these two are one hell of a find. With all these half-dead beta lying around, the rest of the herd has to change course if they don't want to slow to a crawl. Except, it ain't quite doing the trick. It's slowing them down anyway. This is gonna work. I can feel it.
タンク級を潰して流れを作れ行き足を鈍らせるだけでいい
Right.
了解
Great job, team. The enemy's exactly where we want them.
アローズ1よりドレイク1初段発射10秒前
It's happening.
ドレイクカロネード各機支援砲撃来るぞ全機制圧射撃継続
了解
Oh, that's cutting it close, but
初
makes
段
sense.
発射今
Alright, 3 minutes. Here we go.
突撃破砕射撃エリアチャーリー1からチャーリー3着弾30秒前近接部隊は注意せよ
Okay,
巻き込まれるんじゃねえぞ
20 seconds.
全機交代射撃継続引くぞ
弾着10秒
Go, go,
前
go!
7 6 5 4 3
Knee. Itchy.
弾着今
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
すごい着弾効率が全然違う
ああお前らのおかげだぜ
あ
よく頑張ってくれたなミオの少尉
やるもんね面白いじゃない
Yeah, I agree.
ドレイク1よりアローズ1第1射問題なしそのままやってくれ
アローズ1了解第2射発射攻撃は事後3分間継続する
Beautiful. That's all of us combined. This should be nice.
了解任せた
Oh, time to do our part.
ドレイク各機外側からさらに押し込むぞ流れ弾には気をつけろ
了解
Crossfire. Beautiful.
いいぞ全力で食いつくぜ
We gotta make sure we're working the beta. We're gonna win today. We're gonna go home in one piece. It's great, but it's only one part of the battlefield, unfortunately.
アローズ1よりドレイク1これで手締まいだまたのご用命お待ちしてるぜ
ドレイク1了解支援感謝する
I wonder if a simple thanks is enough. These guys basically saved our butts.
ドレイク1よりグループリードエリア C 相当完了繰り返すエリア C 相当完了エリア D への復帰許可願う
グループリードよりドレイク1状況を確認した直ちにエリア D の相当を開始せよ
Brilliant.
ドレイク1了解聞こえていたな全機移動開始
了解
Beautiful. Good coordination now. He's got his hands
ド
on
レイ
the
ク
situation.
弾倉交換
Okay.
カロネード3カバーします
Beautiful. I might be repeating myself here, but we're doing way better than I expected. I don't know if that's gonna be enough though. Beta spread all over the place.
楽には勝たせてくれねえな
It's gonna take time to hunt them down when they're scattered like this. On top of that, our propellant consumption rate is gonna increase too. Well, same goes for the other squads. Artillery support's way less effective if they aren't clustered together. The battle of attrition now, and that means we really need to pay attention to our ammo consumption.
ドレイク2よりリード小隊前期残弾警戒域ですコンテナ検索結果送ります
She's so on top of it.
ドレイク1了解
Efficient as always. Now, what's the resupply container closest to here?
一旦デルタ9まで下がった方が良さそうだな
大隊長より第一大隊各機へ敵の上陸は収束した模様レーザー属種の不在が完全に確認された
Great. We're real close to being done.
これに伴いアメリカ軍側の空爆部隊が出撃したあとは連中が引き受ける
Good. Oh.
前期回収ポイントへ転進せよ第一戦術機構大隊任務完了ご苦労だった
Well done indeed. That was very impressive. Like, man, air superiority. Who'd have thought it would make the biggest difference?
おっしゃ
Oh,
ー
yeah.
ようやく切り上がってきた。何やがれ。二度と来るな。終わった終わった。
生きて帰れる。
Yeah.
おいおい、どいつが泣いてんのは。
今夜は PX のままに頼んでパーッと行こうぜ。なんもねえけどよ。
Oh, yeah. Finally over. Thank God. All right, we'll save the celebrations. I'm guessing we'll be jumping into like the intro video here very shortly, but I don't want to risk it. This has been a really great episode. What a good place for us to end, and we can enjoy the whole part of it next time. But thank you so much for being here. What a great start to this part of the series. So this is gonna just jump in line with the other one. So it's gonna be episode like 8, I think, if I'm recalling correctly. But the title will change to have like episode 01 in the title instead. So if you found this and you're wondering why the heck is number 8 when this is part 1, well, it's technically I'm including the previous like episode 00 in the same playlist, and so I'm gonna number it accordingly because it's technically all the same story. It's just that episode 00 is a foundation to build on rather than introducing who's gonna be the main cast, which is right here, which is very exciting. So yeah. Big fans. I'm sure I should remember these people. I'm sure you're going to drill me for being an idiot. But really liking the new cast. The squad's looking fantastic so far. The Dragoons, I think they were called. We'll have to see if that plays out. And sadly, there's a bit of a background noise going on, but that's okay. It'll just play over the exit. But, like, I'm really excited. Thank you guys so much for making this series great. And we're going to be launching into the next year. Like, this is the last episode of Muv-Luv for 2021. We're going to be doing 2022. So look forward to some of the fun stuff coming up. We're going to be finishing the day after, likely having Total Eclipse right after that. Like, the Muv-Luv never seems to stop. The train just keeps rolling. So that'll be really exciting. Hopefully you'll stick around for more of these episodes and just more content in the future. I'm planning to put out as much as I can. It's going to be an exciting year, 2022. Things didn't quite go so well in 2021 for me. I had a lot of disappointments towards the end of it, mostly self-driven disappointments. But I'm looking forward to 2022 and just kind of making some changes, and hopefully the channel and growing with the channel is one of them. But I appreciate all of you who are watching and have the faith in me to continue to do so. It means a lot to me. So for every like, subscription, view, it means the world. And especially thank you to those of you who are believing so much that you are willing to support me on Patreon. Like, know that any contributions there are just going to try and make the channel bigger and more successful in any way I can think of. But mostly, I'm honored and humbled and do not deserve it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And I look forward to creating more great content for you in the future. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel in whatever way you are. And until the next video watching me up, see me in next. I'll see you there.